So today we're at a client's house. Our caretaking team is doing a sheet mulching project across the whole yard. But I'm going to do a demonstration to explain what sheet mulching is and why it's beneficial. So right now I'm standing on the side yard of the house. There's a rain garden that takes the downspouts, then it overflows. There's a creek bed that goes to the backyard, and we're going to be sheet mulching a path. It's taking cardboard, which is an organic material. This is untreated cardboard. It doesn't have any high gloss paper or inks, your standard brown corrugated cardboard. We're going to take this and we're going to lay it down. The leaves have dropped. We're going to leave those as organic material in contact with the soil. And the benefit of this is that it both suppresses weeds and it adds organic material into the soil. We're always looking for strategies to help build the sponginess of the soil. That becomes part of your water management strategy. We want for the soil to be able to hold the water so that plants can grow and we can restore groundwater and we can recharge aquifers ultimately. So we're building up this beautiful spongy layer. Cardboard helps us do that. Anytime we're adding organic material to the soil, we're doing that. We're going to put down cardboard. I'm going to show you how to dovetail it so it's easy to run a wheelbarrow over, and then we're going to put mulch down on top of it. So we get questions a lot about inks in cardboard, if those are toxic. Most inks at this point are soy-based and biodegradable, so that's not something we typically worry about. A lot of times cardboard is going to have tape on it. If you are lazy, you can leave the tape. It'll worm its way to the soil, but if you have a little extra time and you want to take the tape off, that's great, because then you won't have little tape babies sprouting in the spring. You can see I'm kind of dovetailing it. When I say dovetailing, I'm talking about overlapping. Say this were like this, that's a place where weeds are going to come up. So you want to have it overlapping. I like to have it overlapping in the direction that I'm wheeling from. So my mulch pile is over here. When I'm taking a wheelbarrow, you would be going this way. And so that way the bottom of the wheelbarrow doesn't get caught. That's always really annoying. And then you end up with mulch under your cardboard and then it's sticking up and it looks like you have a cardboard graveyard. Pro tip. So these are chips from a tree company, probably Chip Drop here in Atlanta, which coordinates arborists to come dump wood chips. Love these like Medusa sticks. This is great for path material. You're not really worried about exactly what's in it, if it's acidic. You're gonna get, a lot of larger material in it. That's fine, it'll break down. I don't have a wheelbarrow today, but I do have a bucket. We're gonna dump a few buckets here. Okay, so I will say what we're doing here is a path. So we're just doing cardboard and mulch, and then there's plantings on either side of me. But if we were doing this in a planting bed and we were doing weed suppression, you might put down cardboard and then put compost over top of it and then put mulch over top of it. And then you would need a box cutter to cut through the cardboard and of bend it down so you can plant into the cardboard. If you have trees and shrubs, you could plant the trees and shrubs and then cardboard around the plantings and then put down mulch or compost if you're doing seeding. You can also use this as a way of doing a cover crop. If you have an area of lawn that you're trying to suppress or a weedy area, lay down the cardboard and then just put compost on top of it or planting mix and then seed a cover crop directly into that. An example of a cover crop would be, in the summer, like buckwheat or millet. In the winter, you might have kale or radishes. So these are things that are going to be annual. They add nutrients and also biomass into the soil, green material that it'll decompose and, make some fertility. Because it's winter right now, the water is turned off. But normally what I would do before putting down the mulch is I would wet it. I would wet the cardboard. And the benefit of that is it allows it to kind of shape to the land a little bit. Also, if you're working in the wind, it can be really annoying because cardboard is like a parasail. But yeah, and then you have a weed layer. You've used up those Amazon boxes that you probably have in your garage, and you have a nice path.
Hi, I'm Brandy Hall, founder of Shades of Green Permaculture and author of The Complete Guide to Home Permaculture. Here, we make permaculture practical, honest, and doable, sharing real stories, real lessons, and simple strategies you can apply to any landscape. It's about building systems that are resilient, generous, and deeply rooted. If you're ready to deepen your role as a steward of your land, hit subscribe. Thanks. Thanks for watching, and remember, your garden, no matter the size, can have a positive impact.